So they don't really want to join us yet. For whatever odd reason. So we'll just let them be as they are. They'll help us form a natural barricade against the enemy, I suppose. Let's go eliminate the spy unit. I'd rather not let them have visual over our territories. I think this is going already. I think this is going a lot smoother than our last run, but at the same time, it could be going smoother. Get some more paid absolution going on. We got lots of paid absolutions on the field. We're making a lot more money, which is always a good advantage. Let's get rid of the spy. Get it off our territory. Luckily, we didn't lose a unit to the Ibot, which is, you know, I guess almost to be expected. We shouldn't lose units to Ibots. Come on up with them. We'll start producing this army here. What is going on over here? Is this city ready to produce its next thing? Yes, it is. Let's get a Theocrat's Conclave over there, because we could actually use one to begin producing our other units. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now we're going to produce some Crusaders here and some Evangelists, which means I can potentially cancel the production of all those guys here and focus only on the Holy of Holies, which will really be useful, and I can have this city producing the majority of our military while that time is going on. I kind of want to dedicate each city. Let's dedicate each city to a different unit. So this will be the Evangelist city whenever it's finished with the thing, and that'll be the Crusader city, and this will be the Exalted / Tier 5 city whenever we get to the Tier 5 phase. Organization. It's what's going to win us the war, or make us lose terribly when we are very disorganized. Probably the latter. Since all these guys technically joined us by will, they don't get their names changed. Except for this one. We definitely need to change this to Sundrin's Fist. Sundrin's Fist. There we go. Because, obviously... Oh yes, let's take this out so they have even less visual control of our territories. Do we have any other nodes we could possibly use? Like any other mana nodes that we might be able to buff up? What about you? That's an earth node. I can't actually buff it to an air node, unfortunately. Which sucks, but you know, that's just how it is. Right, we're gonna send our guys in here, take this place out. There we go. Sweet. Now we got extra visual. I'm gonna bring you guys back down here to the border states. We are pretty close to getting the Exalted, but we're also pretty close to a Holy of Holies, or a Celestial Chamber. Where we will be able to produce the Goblin Exalted. Get over here, go there. Yeah, let's move you guys out of the center of the city. That way the unit that we produce can just be independent and we can send them over. Is there a way to set a rally point, maybe? Is that a thing I can do? Here's a rally point. Yes, okay, we can set a rally point. Oh, did I set it, or did it go away? I don't really want you to cross the water. That takes too long. Set it there. There we go. So now the units will rally here. Well, they'll gather up an army of worthy of Sundrin. Which, to be worthy of Sundrin, is to be worthy of a god. Because let's be perfectly honest, that's exactly how she sees herself. Sacrificed sites are sanctified sites. The caster's treasure sites are sanctified and generate plus 40 happiness. That sounds fan-fucking-tastic. Do I have any excavation sites in my territories, though? There is one, I think. I'm not sure if the Magma Forge counts, but it might, so we gotta consider that as a possibility. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's a dragon skull. Given the relative size of that dragon skull to the houses next to it, that must have been one huge fucking dragon. Seriously. That was like the god dragon or something. Yes, and you guys are finished now, so I'm gonna get you to produce produce me some evangelists, and set your rally point to rally up, just there on the opposite side. Oh, wait, that's going over water, we can't let you do that. Set it there, then. I'd rather not have them embark, because I think it takes extra time, and to be honest, I don't really want to deal with that. If it does, it might launch an assault on the city. I need to gather my forces to do so, however. So let's get up on the border. Get you guys over there. Okay. End our turn. Ah, yes, the Exalted have been researched. So we shall soon be able to release our Exalted onto the field. And the Shrine of Smithing. Just what we've been waiting for. 20 turns, it's a bit of a long research project. I will admit, that's a very long research project. But it's probably worth it. Let's cancel you guys. You guys take too long. Let's get an observatory up here. We'll just focus on these guys for now. Yeah, because that would take way too long to produce those units for that city. I don't think they have a high enough production rate. At least it's definitely not as high enough as this city. This city's got a nice little production buff, which will... Actually, let's see how long... It'll take them one turn less to build them there. So let's build a few there. Might as well. Get 2 of them up. Because they're useful. And then let's send in our armies here to get an initial scout going on. We've got tier 3 machines and tier 2s. Okay, we're going to definitely want to hold off on an attack for now. Well, I'm sure we might be able to take it with about the forces we have. That is still a bit of a risk. This city here, we could actually start producing some tier 3s to help accommodate for that. We can produce these catapults. Let's do that. Get some catapults going. It'll take a few turns to build up, but not that long. It'll take about 3 times 3, 9 turns. Which isn't that long, actually, come to think of it. We'll keep these guys directly on the borders, just in case. And hopefully we don't get attacked by some asshole from the side, because that would be really annoying if we did. Didn't I have this place rooted to send them automatically down there as a rally point? Apparently not. Or the game doesn't think I have. And, of course, paid absolution again, right there on Ugbaku, because we have to. It'll actually really help us in holding the front lines, hopefully. Oh, wait, they are automatically moving. Good, good. Anything else? Is anything, we need to queue up anything for production? Ah, Sundrin's Fist, you're ready to produce Goblin Exalted, which is what you're going to be doing right now. It's producing Goblin Exalted, because of course you are. And then once you're done with that, begin production of Holy of Holies. Because Holy of Holies is going to be really useful, because that's what's going to give us the Shrine of Smithing, Sundrin's ultimate weapon. That isn't her fist. Her real ultimate weapon is her fist, so she just, like, bitch slaps you and it's over. But because she can't bitch slap everyone, mostly because she doesn't want to get her hands dirty, let's be honest. I mean, not sure if you realize this, but punching someone or slapping someone across the face is actually a good way to get an infection. And Sundrin is very conscious about her health. And she just, you know, she doesn't want to touch the plebs, which is understandable. They have paid absolution in the city, which means they're going to have a little bit of extra defense, which is a bit aggravating. Luckily, we are producing some weaponry to accommodate for that. Let's get a trebuchet into this army here. Get trebuchets into both of these armies, and then we'll build a separate army of trebuchets, just to have them on the field, because why not? Join up with these guys. We almost have a full army of tier 2s. We are producing... Get over there, actually. We'll have a catapult join up with this army. And then I think that'll be enough units to actually launch an attack. Should just be just fantastic. What you doing? Get a celestial chamber. Yes, paid absolution. That will help our economy a lot. There's a little extra 10 gold, which is always, of course, much desired. I'm not sure if those guys are actually threatening our borders or if they're just scouting around like assholes. Possibly both. Fucking barbarians tend to do that, which is a bit aggravating. 13 turns. We'll have a Shrine of Smithing before we know it. And then I'm probably going to research the Summon Zephyr Bird. Just because I can. He's only a tier 1 though, unfortunately, so... You know, that said, it might not even be worth it. But it might lead into something cool. Might lead into, like, the tier 3 billion super mech unit. I mean, one can hope, right? Ah, yes, and the first Goblin Exalted is here. He is here. We're going to keep the Exalted and Crusaders separate, mostly because the Exalted are... They are the enlightened of the vermin. These are the vermin that have finally realized that they are, you know, they suck, they spread disease and all these terrible things, and that the only way to transcend, the only way to escape this curse is to kill yourself. They're the ones that realized that, they offed themselves, and they became Goblin Exalted. Unfortunately, they didn't escape the curse. But they still feel a little bit of self-entitlement for having followed the wishes of Sundrin. Look at this treacherous bastard. Where is he? There. Fucking traitor. Fucking traitor. Seriously. Okay, let's get you guys in there. One more catapult and we should be ready to launch our full-scale assault, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, it's very likely that it won't work and that we'll fail, but, you know, there's always the possibility that we won't fail and we'll actually win, which would be fantastic. It probably won't happen, but wouldn't that be fantastic? Gotta get one more of you guys queued up. Turquessus. Got a domain invasion. Not from any big enemy, though, luckily. So we should be fine. We are about to unlock... They're going for a Holy of Holies, so they can actually potentially start taking up the reins of Exalted production while we start building up this. Actually, they're building a Holy of Holies. They're building a Celestial Chamber. Never mind. We need to... I'm gonna end this production. Actually, how long will it take for us to get to the... Trying to spread in 10 turns. Okay, so 10 turns until we can start producing them. That'll take 11 turns. Okay, we're gonna need to cancel and just immediately start on that, because... And I don't know why... Oh, we need more money. Of course we do. We need 300 mana. That's gonna take a while to get 300 mana. Hold on, let me increase my mana reserves real quick. Is there a way to do that? Assuming after researching, it's just gonna be like divine channeling or something of that nature. Oh yes, and of course I could just go in here and build a... After this thing's done, I'll build a temple in that city, and we'll get that going. And we'll queue one up here as well. Some shrines. Shrines. I knew I forgot something. I always forget something, so it's not really that surprising. Since we can't actually produce this, we might as well keep producing the Goblin Exalted, to be perfectly honest with you. We really might as well. And I'll have the Holy of Holies there, queued up, in line, so that when we do have 300 mana, we'll be able to afford this change. Also, how did we just lose all of our gold? What the hell just happened? Because we went down, like, immense right there. Okay, I think it's time that we press on the city, now that we have this unit here. Next turn, we begin our press. Begin to push.